8.7 million people can't be wrong on Instagram. Ryan Garcia is a star, and the return comes April 9th. Emmanuel Tagoe, San Antonio on DAZN. Rye Guy, always a pleasure. And look, I have much respect for what you've been through over the past 15 months, injury-wise, mental health-wise.
Yeah.
How do you sum up what the past year's been like for you?
How do I sum up? This year has been it's been difficult, right? It's been emotional. It's been a roller coaster. It's been a lot of things. But what I will say is it's made me mature in who I am as a person. And it happened, this, I've talked so many times on this about, what mental health is. And I've told people about, my wrist injury, that is for real, that I did get surgery, but people have their opinions on whatever they want, or what on the situation. Right. But I think that's going to do a lot for a lot of people. And I think that's all that matters at the end of the day, that, people get inspired or feel inclined to speak up about their mental health, because you could see that it really affects people, whether you're an athlete or just a person that is, going through their everyday lives. If you keep bottling up, you're just headed for disaster. And really taking a step back helps you realize what you need to release from your life and what you need to keep. So I think I did the right thing. I didn't even have to lose to see all these haters come out. You see, I just take a break and they go off crazy. So this really put life in perspective for me, that, who really matters in your life is your family and the people that are going to be there through everything. And that's really put it in pretty good perspective this year for me.
Well, given your platform, I think it's very important that you were honest and spoke up. So I'll be honest and tell you, boxing needs you back. It's great to see you back. Congratulations on this return.
Don't get me wrong. It was a little boring.
Well, boxing's been a little boring without you. Come on.
You didn't have much to watch, really.
Look, you let your hands go. Your Luke Campbell victory 15 months ago was exhilarating because you got hit, you came back. People look at you like a gunslinger with the new trainer in Joe Goosen, who's a fantastic offensive coach. How much of defense, head movement is part of your thought process when, you're so good offensively, you might as well just lean into that?
Yeah, I don't think about defense at all, right? I think that no, I'm just kidding. I mean, you gotta be honest with yourself when it comes to certain situations. And I've looked over the Campbell fight and things in past, fights that, they're just little technical things that I could work on real quick. They're not like major problems, right? It's not like I don't have a good sense for the ring, or I get hit a lot. You're not really seeing that. You don't ever see me busted up in my face. You've never even seen me really go a lot of rounds. I mean, Campbell hit me with a good shot, but people make such a big deal about my defense. Like, all right, well, we'll see what happens. I know that I can make these adjustments, and I know that what really matters when you're in that ring is sense of range and timing. That's what really matters. You could have your gloves up all day, but as a good fighter, I could see those little windows of opportunities that people don't see, right? So it just takes a real good eye in order to see that. They of course, many people, his hands down in this situation. I could count a million times on how many times Floyd Mayweather's hands were down, or Canelo's hands are down, or everybody's hands are down. Muhammad Ali, Mike, like we could go all day talking about, wow, his right hand's down or his left hand's down. At the end of the day, it's how do you feel in the ring? Do you have a good sense of experience in the ring, when to pick up that hand or when not to pick up the hand? There's so much more to this game that people just don't understand. And guess what? I'm working on all that.
Look, Rye Guy, I'm going to ask you about Team Canelo. You left them, no more Eddy Reynoso, and you and Canelo have had your back and forth. People like soap opera. They like drama. But when you hear Canelo question your work ethic, is there any truth to that? Does that offend you? How do you react to that?
I mean, I kind of already addressed it on Twitter, right? We kind of just got to speak the facts and get on with it. You know, I'm ready to fight April 9th. You know, this whole would pretend be, there's no beef here. I have nothing but respect for Canelo. I can't let somebody talk about my work ethic when it's definitely not true. I'm a hard worker and I've always been that. And I'm just going to speak facts to him. I'm not going to beef with him. I'm just going to say, you know what the deal is, and that's it. Move forward.
You teased on social media that there was a reason that you haven't shared publicly as to why you switched trainers. You said, Canelo, you know that reason. Ryan, what is that reason?
Next question, please.
Yeah.
All right, let's close with this then, Rag. I can't wait for this return.
Mm-hmm.
But we got Oscar in here saying he wants you to fight Canelo at 165 pounds one day. Is that him talking or you talking?
April 9th, I'm beating Tagoe's ass. Just know that.
All right. He sat in the hot seat. He took the hard questions. Ryan, thanks for your time, buddy. Best of luck to you.